You are listening to RetroLovers Radio, your go-to broadcast for positive nostalgia.
What a wonderful night. You are listening to Retro Lovers Radio, a space for music, memories, and for positive nostalgia. Tonight we're talking about turning points. That one song that changes everything. Most artists release dozens of songs, but sometimes just one track rewrites their entire story. The 90s were full of these moments. So let's start here with Radiohead and Creep, released in 1992, with Paul Caldery as the producer and Tom York and Johnny Greenwood as the songwriters. This song made them famous and almost destroyed them as well. Radiohead spent years trying to escape it, and yet, without Creep, there is no Radiohead as we know them. Another kind of turning point in a total different style would be Britney Spears with Baby One More Time, released in 1998, produced by Max Martin. This song launched a global career and redefined pop for a new generation. Before this song, she was an unknown teenager. And after this song, she became a cultural phenomenon. Regardless the preference you may have. We all may have. But that's a cultural fact. So let's go on with something subtler. We have also REM with Losing My Religion, released in 1991 from the Out of Time album, produced by Scott Litt, a mandolin-driven song with no obvious chorus, became a worldwide hit almost instantaneously. It proved you didn't need formulas to succeed, because that was out of schedule or expectation, or what we knew about the imagined requirements for a song to become a hit. And why this happened so often during the 90s? Because the industry was changing that time. We had the MTV exposure, the radio rotation, the global distribution through TV and radio in the late 90s with the early internet. So one song could reach everywhere, and careers turned overnight. But before I continue, let me remind you that every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we go live with the 90s Lovers Show. Every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, it's the turn for the 80s Lovers Show. Both live streams go live on YouTube and Kick simultaneously at RetroLovers Radio channels. After the initial 90 minutes on YouTube, and due to the platform restrictions, we continue on Kick for another 2 or 3 hours, depending on the day, the mood, and your mercy on me. Where the full experience goes on and on longer. There you can vote in our top 10 countdown, or request your songs, or send audio messages with your comments, your questions, or even call in live to share your memories with me in a conversation. So keep an eye on the YouTube channel, 80s 90s Retro Lovers Radio, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss any Friday nor Saturday live streams. And join our public Facebook group to stay connected during the week with like-minded people and other crazy melomaniac like myself and yourself. You can search for Retro Lovers Radio 80s and 90s Nostalgia on Facebook. You're going to find us there. So coming back to the topic, one song can open doors, but it can also trap you inside an image. The artists who survive are the ones who keep evolving. So now I want to hear from you. Which 90s song do you think completely changed an artist's life? It could be your favorite artist or artists you don't necessarily like, but you can tell objectively that that song definitely changed that artist's career. Or and even meant the beginning of a new era. So share it in the comment section on YouTube. I would be glad to read what you share. So before I go, remember to take care of your loved ones, and remember what truly matters in your life. All the rest is secondary. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'm Mick, and this was Retro Lovers Radio.